Right, workers. Right, here we go. This is my work EDC. Pretty much exclusive to what's in my pocket for work every day. So, a little bit of 240 grit sandpaper. This is basically just for sanding down any last minute bits that I see. Normally use a power sander. These actually go on my power sander. And they're called Bandana. They've got holes in them to let the dust out because I use dust extraction when working. Most of you know I run a painting and decorating business, and obviously I have to get my hands dirty, unfortunately. So that's why I need all this little bits of kit in my pockets, but that's really good, that stuff. Doesn't wear out too bad either. Called Bandana if you need some for a power sander. Paint can opener. Basically says what it does on the tin. Had this for absolutely yonks, and I clip it basically to my belt loop, and it stays in my pocket, so it's always with me, constantly with me. It's probably my most used tool, to be honest. Yeah, on a retractable typey bungee thing, so I can pull it right out, open paint tins and stuff really easy. Don't have to use screwdrivers and bugger the tins up. It's a proper device, so your tins don't get wrecked. Next, always got this, or a half a roll of Taser, or Tessa, some people call it, delicate masking tape. Really good, doesn't bleed through, quite expensive. I use a range of these products. There's a yellow one that's also really good, but this you can actually put on wallpaper and things like that to protect the edges if you're painting, you know, whatever you need to do. It doesn't bleed through either if you put it correctly. Really good on wood floors, things like that, against skirting board. Really good. That's always, normally probably about half a roll actually is in my pocket, because it's a little bit weighty. So yeah, always got one of those on me. My decorator trousers have got absolutely tons of pockets, you know, just like workwear trousers but white. Tons of pockets, so it's not really an issue. You can even have hammers and stuff hanging off your pockets if you want. Work watch, you've seen this countless times now. So work watch is always on me for my EDC. Sharp scraper, use that for scraping nibs and stuff off walls and ceilings, anything like that. I normally sharpen it up with that sandpaper actually, like so. Just sharpen the edge up, and it's proper sharp, so you have to be a bit careful. Yeah, had that for donkey's years as well, but it's really good, really thin. Next item is my utility knife. Blades had it a bit on that because I've been raking cracks out, but basically easy to change a blade. I need to get some more blades for this one actually. So shove it in there, locks into place. I'll just use that for raking cracks out, things like that. Cutting cracks out, you know, cutting open boxes, anything like that. That's normally on me in my pocket every day. Locking blade, very handy. Had that for a while too. I think it's a Rolson one. Yeah, so that's normally clipped onto my pocket somewhere or in my pocket. Pencil, for obvious reasons, jotting stuff down, doing a couple of measurements if need be. I don't carry a tape measure and stuff around unless I'm wallpapering, but then I don't tend to keep it in my pocket. It's normally on a pasting table, but that's a tiny lightweight pencil. I think it's an IKEA one. Yes, it is, free obviously, but it does a job, just a pencil. Again, another bandana, that normally goes around my head when I'm painting, especially if it's a hot day. Sweat going in your eyes is not good, especially if you're in houses where there's old age pensioners, because old age pensioners, even in the summer, have the heating on 30+ degrees, and it can get extremely hot in some of these houses, especially if you're working in a little bedroom and they haven't got a thermostat on the radiator and you can't turn it off and the windows are locked. That's not pleasant. So that always goes with me, again, for wiping sweat reasons, sticking around my head. Even in the summer you can wet it, put it around your head, put it around your neck. Helps you cool down. So that's always in my pocket, some way, shape or form, normally folded in half. And last but not least, just a filler scraper. Get a load of filler on it, fill in cracks, holes, whatever you want to do. then wash it afterwards. I think it's going a little bit rusty actually. Wash it afterwards and jobs are good and for the next one. So that's basically my EDC that goes in my pocket, in my decorator's trousers for work. Nothing too exciting, but basically that's what's in my pocket. Thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this little series. That'll be the last one of it. See you guys soon.